everybody, it's your girl Angie. Welcome back to Kiss My Cheeks TV. Oh, I felt like one of my earrings were gone, but they still here. Okay, I'm good. Let's get into Real Housewives of Atlanta real quick. My patience is being tested with Marlo. My patience is being tested with Marlo. If Marlo is aggravating me this bad through the TV screen, I can only imagine what Kenya and the other ladies are going through in person. Like, it's not the look. Bravo. This is not what we want. Go ahead and snatch Marlo's peach back. And she don't even have to be a friend. Let her get her life together because this is not the drama we are looking for. At least not me. But let's get into the episode. They're out in the Blue Ridge Mountains, I believe. Marlo has again told Kenya, if you're not going to spend the night in the house, don't come to any of the activities. That's the setup for this whole episode. If you're not going to sleep in the house, you can't be at any of the activities. I believe she was telling that to the ladies inside of the cabin. I don't know if she was trying to persuade the ladies to not be friends with Kenya if she's not going to spend the night. When Marlo doesn't realize these ladies like Kenya 100 times more than they like you. They only tolerate you because Bravo gave you a peach and a contract and we got to film with you. But I think all of them would rather be on the trip with Kenya over Marlo. But anyway, let's move on. So it's the next day. It's early in the morning. Most people are still asleep, haven't brushed their teeth, haven't had their morning coffee, and bam, Kenya is in the house, 9 o'clock a.m. sharp. I'm here. I'm ready to film. Where you ladies at? Time to get up. I would have been pissed. I don't care if it is a work vacation. Don't wake me up. Don't do it. On any vacation, don't do it. Kenya, pipe down, make your coffee, sit in the kitchen, wait for me to come out. But she ran through the house looking for somebody to talk to. I think she was really looking for Candy. But I'm sure Candy wasn't to be played with. Hey, Andrew. And so I think she played around with Drew first. Hey, Drew, girl, let me look at your titties in your robe. Hey, girl, who you talking to on the phone? I'm like, Kenya, get out. Go sit down. You're doing too much too early in the morning. But Kenya is there. Eventually, everyone gets up and like, oh, Marlo, Kenya's here. And, Marlo went on her rant. Well, until Kenya talks to me, she can't go on the trip or go on the activities. Now, Marlo, I thought it was if she didn't spend the night in the house, she can't do the activities. Now, until she has a one-on-one conversation with you, she can't do the activities. Okay. I already see production. I said this on Twitter. Marlo, Candy told us many, many moons ago, production pays for these trips. You have no control over who can stay and who can go. So stop it with the antics. Thank you, Andrew. Pink is my favorite color. Thank you. But anyway, so everyone's ripping and running around the house. I believe at this point, Sheree is up. No, I might be going out of order. But at some point, Kenya, Candy are in the kitchen working on their laptops. Sheree is working on her phone and they're talking business. And Candy and Kenya give her good advice. Kenya is your girl. I'm new to it. Kenya is my friend this season. I'm new to it. And she better thank Marlo. But Kenya has not worked my nerve this season. And I like Kenya this season. Not yet on Team Twirl, but I like Kenya this season. Marlo is working hard for that peach, but obviously it's not genuine. She's working hard to keep that peach. And I think that peach will be gone. I think they're getting ready to snatch it. I don't know. They might let her keep it because I think Bravo thinks we want to see this. And Marlo is probably the only one willing to make an ass out of herself for this peach. But anyway, back to Sheree. Candy gives Sheree great business advice. She says, Sheree, out of everybody that sat up here on this cast, you have the biggest, most recognized brand. She by Sheree. And it is a fact. She said you have the biggest brand with zero revenue, nothing to show for it. Like you built She by Sheree, but you have nothing to show for it. And that is a fact because everyone knows She by Sheree. Now we might know it because we shaded. Like where are the fashions? September, spring, summer. Even if it's shady, we still know it. And I do believe Sheree has a big enough fan base where Candy is right. If you put out just a small girl, if you would have just put out the water bottles, yoga mats, and a little bit of bra and legging that says She by Sheree, that shit would sell out. It would. I wouldn't buy it, but I know people that would. Start small, put something out, sell it, and then that's how you flip it and reverse it. That's business 101. Get a little bit of inventory, sell it, reinvest. Sell a little bit more, use the profits, reinvest. And you keep going until now you're just banking. You keep going until you get an investor who will help invest, steamroll your inventory, and you ain't got to keep investing your profits. You know, you can't teach a gold digger nothing. No, she just looking for somebody to pay her bills, help pay that light bill in that chateau. But you know, she trying. She trying. But anyway, I thought that was a good business 101 moment. Everyone is trying to help Sheree, but really, I wish y'all knew what this bitch was saying behind y'all back, what she was condoning behind y'all backs. I can't wait for the reunion. I hope y'all read Sheree just as much as you read Marlo. But let's get on to the next scene. Sanya wants to have a one-on-one with Kenya. Kenya and Sanya go looking at something in the mountains, whatever. And then they go downstairs on the couch. And Sanya, why you want to be Team Marlo? Of all the team, I would have rather you been Team Drew than Team Marlo. It ain't a good look, Sanya. I said it on Twitter. Anybody looking to help Marlo validate the fact that she told those boys to get the fuck out because she needs some kind of a break, you look just as foolish as Marlo looks. You're getting read equally as Marlo. It's not the right train to hop on, Sanya. And I don't understand why you can't see that. But anyway, Sanya wants to talk to Kenya and tell Kenya, why you just can't talk to Marlo? She had a nice gift for you, and all you have to do is accept the gift. And I'm with Kenya. Just because somebody wants to give me something does not mean I have to want to receive it. Keep your gifts, because you don't know what gifts that have ill intentions. You're receiving those ill intentions. People will give you stuff just to throw it in your face. I wouldn't want nothing from Marlo because her intentions aren't well. She just wants to give Kenya something to say she gave her something. No, you can keep your gift. You can keep your trip. I'm sure if they didn't start putting it in the contract where if you don't show up to film, you don't get your check for that episode, I'm sure Kenya would not have even shown up. 100% sure. Y'all got me a new little microphone. I listened to it back a couple of videos ago, and the sound does sound a lot crisper, but it's not. This is a little $50 microphone I got on the Amazon Prime sale, so it's not as ASMR, whatever the letters are, where I can click on it and stuff. But I'm working my way up. Eventually, once I get to 1,000 subscribers, once I can get monetized, I might invest in a better microphone. But right now, this one's cute. I like it. But anyway, so I agree with Kenya. I don't want your gift. Marlo could keep her gift. And so now Sanya was like, well, can you at least just talk to her? She wants to just talk to you. And why? We just had a whole conversation with clear understanding the night before where I said, bitch, I don't like you. And you don't like me. You've done X, Y, Z to me. You lied and you said I was lying about being sick. I don't want to rock with you. What else do we have to say to each other? Why do we have to keep having the same argument? No one wants to do that. Sanya, stay the fuck out of it. But then Kenya, I'm here for Kenya saying it, but maybe she shouldn't have said it. maybe she shouldn't have said it to Sanya. Like that should have been a Candy conversation. You should have said that to a bitch that would have kept it to herself. But Kenya says Marlo doesn't care about me. She don't even care about her nephews. Fact. That's a fact. She said the way she threw those boys out in the street, she don't give a fuck about me neither. She can keep her gift and her conversation. And then Kenya opened up to Sanya about her life because maybe Sanya, she's new, doesn't know about the troubles of her past. And she was like, I went to go live with my mother. I was excited to stay with my mom's side of the family because they never wanted to have anything to do with me. And then I guess my teenage years was a little bit too rough for them. And they said, going back over there to your daddy's side of the family house. They put me in a van, shipped me off. I jumped out, ran away with an ex-boyfriend. They didn't find me for months or weeks, however long she said. It was a while. Kenya opened up to Sanya about her life, telling her how she can understand the abandonment trauma that the nephews that we've been saying over all the YouTube screens before Kenya had to say it. She understands the trauma. She's trying to have a moment with you, Sanya. Sanya couldn't even wait till her foot hit the top step. Sheree, we got to go find Marlo. We got to talk. I'm like, bitch. Damn, I know production ain't even tell you to do it because you couldn't even get up the stairs good. And you're like, Sheree, we got to go talk. We got to find Marlo. Sheree can't even eat her bacon and eggs. But Sheree's so busy to be in a scene and be messy. She done dropped her plate. I would have been like, bitch, let me eat first. Let me have my coffee first. People who know me at work know, don't fuck with me until after you see my coffee is at least halfway gone. Because I ain't in the mood. Don't ask me no question. Don't send me no email. No, I do. I will respond, but you might get a look like, you might get a look if you don't see that coffee is at least halfway gone. But anyway, Sheree wants to be in the scene. They go off and find Marlo. Let's look at these comments real quick before I get too far. If you're honest, Marlo only got the peach because the other girls aren't on the show anymore. That is a fact, Andrew. I thought that was a proven fact. I believe Sheree is the one who got the last minute peach because Portia quit. But I believe Marlo got her peach because Cynthia wasn't asked back. And I believe the other girls like Monyetta and Fatum didn't test well enough. So Marlo got the peach. And Sheree is the one that got the Portia quit. And so what are we going to do, peach? So yes, I believe Portia will be back next season. That might be an unpopular opinion. I believe Portia is working her way back into Real Housewives of Atlanta because that little spinoff one shit. And so if Portia wants her peach back, Marlo, your peach will be gone. Because if Sheree is fooling around Martell, Sheree can keep her peach for a little bit so we can see her play around with Martell and laugh at that. Unpopular opinion, but they should bring back Claudia Jordan because she didn't get a fair chance. I believe Claudia's mentioned that she was asked back again as a friend. They wanted to give her a peach, but her relationship at the time was very new, and she didn't want her partner at the time didn't want to be on camera because he had a job that couldn't be played with. He can't be on here playing with y'all. He had a good job and he ain't about to lose it because y'all want to dig his skeletons up and pull them all out on the camera. So I believe Claudia declined, or maybe she got fired after she declined. But Claudia mentioned that before. Besides Candy, Kenya, and Marlo, this season is kind of boring. Well, I don't know what Candy doing on the show. I love you, Candy. But Candy ain't doing nothing but bone carrying. Kenya ain't really doing too much until Marlo. It's not the drama I'm looking for. I want it to be organic. I don't want Marlo to pick with Kenya so we can get scenes. I want the drama to be organic, or at least let y'all argue about something that's real. Like y'all still arguing about shit that happened years ago. I had high hopes for Sanya too, but Sanya could be the first one to lose her peach. This clearly shows Marlo shouldn't be a mom or have those boys. It's giving me storyline because Marlo had those boys for 3 years. before she told them to get the fuck out. And she didn't want to tell them to get the fuck out until it was a camera. And she thought we would be here for it, but we're not. We're not. We weren't all raised like you, so we're not here for it, Marlo. So, no, you telling me just now these boys start washing their clothes, cleaning their room, putting food under their bed, punching a hole in the wall? No. I guarantee you all 3 of those years, those boys have been a mess. You just don't wake up one day and say, oh, let me trash my room. No. Boys are a mess. I know I got one. So miss me with it. Miss me with it. And Portia is currently on the girls' trip. I heard she on the girls' trip, and Candace might need her post-it notes again. And her triangle Kleenex. Because I heard word on the Twitter curve is that Candace and Portia are going back and forth. I hope it ain't over Monique. But child. Oh, Candace. You don't want it with Portia. You thought Monique was bad. You don't want it with Portia. You better get them triangle Kleenexes ready. But let's move on. Let's move on to the because I do got to do Big Brother at 7, and that's what I'm looking forward to. So I can't go past 7. So in the bedroom, what's the child name? Sanya is breaking it down to Marlo. Kenya down there talking about you ain't shit for putting your nephews out. And I know she ain't say it like that, but that's pretty much what she said to Marlo. She did not bring the message. The producers checked her. You did not bring Marlo that message as someone who wants to bring Kenya and Marlo together. You brought it to Marlo to stir up shit, get the shit popping on the trip, get them to arguing some more. Because the way you brought it to Marlo, she said you weren't shit for throwing your nephews out. I just wanted you to know. And here goes Sheree. Oh, yeah, she have to say that. I ain't with her for saying that. That's not what she said. She said, I know Marlo don't care about me. She did say it kind of fucked up, but I'm here for what Kenya said. I don't care. Because what Kenya said was true. And that's really what hurt Marlo, is because Marlo is looking for validation. Like she said, this trip is about me. I'm going through so much. I needed everybody to be here for me. Marlo is looking for validation. She's looking for everyone to be like, woo, woo, woo. We know it's hard taking care of kids. Girl, we understand you needed that break. She's looking for people to tell her what she did was okay. And we are all telling her that it was fucked up. Even Sheree said it was fucked up. But in Marlo's face, she'll woo, woo, woo her. But even Sheree said it was fucked up. Candy said it. Drew said it. Kenya said it. I don't know why Sanya wants to make it seem like Marlo's bullshit is okay, but whatever. Sanya is just on the wrong side, on the wrong road, Sanya. But anyway, so that's why Marlo is hurt, because she thinks people would be understanding, but no, we reading you. We telling you you ain't shit. So now she upset. Oh, I don't know what to do. Kenya just bothering me. She's messing with me. And no, Marlo said, well, who told her? Now, I thought Candy was the one who told everybody. But Sheree piped up and was like, well, I told her. Now, see, Marlo, if it was the real Marlo, and that's how I know this shit is a script, the real Marlo would have said, bitch, what you telling my enemy my business for? If you my friend, why you running to go tell a bitch who you know is not my friend what's going on in my household with my nephews? But you saw she ain't had no words for Sheree. I wonder if this will be visited at the reunion. I bet you at the reunion, she don't say nothing to Sheree for telling Kenya. She gonna check Candy for telling everybody she threw her nephews out. But I ain't mad. I'm not mad. Because you did some fuck shit and everybody needs to know what you did. But anyway, so now Marlo and her feelings, and she got to go confront Kenya, and it's time to go, whatever. What were they going to do? Collect rocks? Mine? No, it's called gem mining. It wasn't no real gems in that. Them were planet rocks. Anyway, they spent 2 hours in the driveway because Marlo told Kenya, until you have a conversation with me, you can't go on the excursion with us. And Kenya said, we could talk right here. Everybody standing right here. Say what you got to say. And she was like, no, I want to have a one-on-one. Why? Why do we need to have a one-on-one? So you could get in private and say a whole bunch of fucked up shit to me that you're not willing to say in front of everybody else. No, say what you got to say right here. And really, Marlo, what's up? You known for saying what the fuck you had to say in front of the group. Why you need a private 101 with Kenya? Anyway, let's move on. So everybody walking to the cars, and Marlo is adamant, sir, the white coat can't get in. No, before that, Marlo go outside of crying. Can't nobody take me away from, he said, William. I done forgot the nephew's name. From my nephews. And Kenya was like, I know, because you already gave them away. Here for the read. Here for the read. And somebody had it on Twitter. Kenya read Marlo down, and she didn't even have to look her in her face. Kenya the whole time had her back turned because you gave them away. On the phone, because you gave them away. And I was here for it. And that's when that truth dagger hit. Marlo, why you want to bring the kids in it? Why you want to go a low blow? I'm about to put that bad booty all over the internet. And that's what's wrong with you, Marlo. That's what's wrong with you, Marlo. When you come for Kenya, the only reads you have is blow up booty. Mark don't want you. And that's it. And your mama don't want you. Then the only reason I think you learned about the mama don't want you, not to say that one no more. But that's all you have for Kenya. And that's why Kenya pays you dust. Because you have nothing else. You can't say nothing about her business. And I mean, unfortunately, she did a little something to her ass and it looks bad. But Kenya's still a bad bitch. Her body is still banging. It's still people that would trade for Kenya's badass, you know, her body with that inflated ass any day of the week. It's women lined up around the block that would trade bodies with Kenya any day of the week. So the reads are light. They don't hit. She's shooting shots at you and you throwing what's it called, push pins that you put in the board at work. You throwing push pins and she shooting bullets. Whatever, Marlo. But anyway, Marlo's like, that bitch in the white coat can't get in. And Kenya get in the van anyway. Okay, let me call production. Production, I showed up. I'm willing to work, but this bitch said I can't go. So go ahead and cut me my check and I'll go home. Go ahead and send my car back around here. I'll go home. It's very clear. It's very clear that Marlo has no power, no pull, no nothing with Bravo or production. Like, you should just be happy to be there, Marlo, because it ain't no way if you had any kind of authority over this trip that you all would be sitting in that driveway for 2 hours just for the bitch to go on an excursion anyway. Earring getting ready to fall out. Like, y'all sat there for 2 hours just for Kenya to go on the excursion anyway. It wouldn't have been me. After 15 minutes, I would have went in the house, laid in the bed, and scrolled up and down TikTok. I would have been relaxing, got me a bottle of wine, sat out on that porch looking at the river, the lake, whatever that was. I would have been having a good time. I would not have been sitting out there for 2 hours watching these grown-ass women fuss about nothing. Because at some point, one car was getting ready to go. Drew was like, I want to go gym mining. I ain't never seen no gyms before in my life. I want to go. And so then I guess Fatoon was in the car and she was like, but I ain't riding with that bitch. Now see, Drew, Fatoon wasn't fucking with you. Now, Fatoon, I don't like you. But Drew, Fatoon wasn't fucking with you. And for you to call her a bitch, I'm piping up too. Well, what's the problem? What you want to do? You ain't have to call me no bitch out of nowhere. And then you get to arfing, and now Drew look like a fool. But Drew is known to make herself look like a fool. She over here arfing. Fatoon is barking, you know, running the mouth. And I'm over it. Like, Fatoon and Drew, y'all beef ain't even necessary. It's really not. It's very manufactured. But anyway, they go bounce on the bouncy thing, and then Kenya come bounce, and then all of a sudden everybody could go. Okay, production then told Marlo, bitch, get it together. Kenya, we pay her too much money for her not to go. She gotta go. She gonna get her. She gotta work for this check. We ain't about to just give her a check for showing up. So they go. Kenya take down the Trump sign. Here for it. Um, they mess with the rocks and it's over. They wasted their time. I would have been pissed if that was the excursion. And I believe they all read Marlo for that. Now they come back to the house, Marlo and her feelings. She ready to go. She's talking about, I'm here. She's looking for a validation again. I'm here. I'm going through so much. And the trip is not about me, so I want to go. Bitch is never supposed to be about you. The trip is for production to get y'all to act the ass so we have something to watch on the TV. It ain't nobody coming here to woo 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 you. It ain't had nothing to do with you. So anyway, I guess I forgot what happened. They come upstairs, they having a house meeting. At the house meeting, Drew throw a bone at Fatoon. Told her to go suck on that because Fatoon was piping up about something, but I ain't take notes and I kind of drowned Fatoon when she piping up out. She has a very irritating voice. A very irritating voice. Not good for TV. But anyway, Drew throw a bone at her. Drew, I know you ain't going to waste $19.99 just for this still ass read. But I do agree with Drew on this part. Sheree, leave Fatoon at home going forward. We don't want to see her no more. Just leave her at home. But anyway, the main part of this house meeting is for Kenya to look, not Kenya, but for Marlo to look for sympathy and to tell everybody, well, look, I thought y'all would be here for me, but since y'all can't be here for me and I can't get no peace with what I'm going through, everybody can go home. Is Marlo, I can't recall, was she trying to say it like she going to stay at the mountain by herself so she can get some peace and everybody can go home? Or is everybody going home, including her? And then she said some more weird shit like tomorrow is one of the nephew's birthday. Well, bitch, why you book a trip on your nephew's birthday? Why wasn't it the plan to always go home on this day? Because it's your nephew's birthday. Proving Kenya's point right. You're proving Kenya's points right time after time after time. But anyway, you saw it didn't take Kenya but 1 second. Oh, we all getting the fuck out. Okay, I'm gone. I ain't want to stay no way. I don't even think Kenya really had a bag. I think she might have just had a purse and a couple of items downstairs. I don't even think she had a bag. She said, cool, it ain't no problem. Uber is on speed dial. I ain't want to be here no way. And I think somebody else got up fast. And I think everybody else kind of, oh, Marlo, why you want to be like, bitch ain't got but one time to tell me I can get the fuck out, trip over. I ain't want to be up in the Blue Ridge Mountains. No way. No way. But anyway, that's the end of the episode. That's next week. It looked like Marlo going to get a little bit of counseling. It's going to be a fast forward for me. I don't truly believe any real therapy occurs on camera because what you really need to break down within, you don't want to be on camera. Example, when Portia and Dennis had that counseling session off camera. The shit you really want to say, you ain't bringing the cameras in the room. So fast forward next week on Marlo. And then some kind of way, Drew is age shaming Sheree. And Sheree tells her, bitch, you wish you could look like me at 50. Sheree, Drew wishes she can look like you now. At whatever 30-something she is. Drew wishes she could look like you now. So, Drew, you make the reads easy. You make them easy. But anyway, that's all I have to give. We still haven't forgot about Portia being a husband stiller. I agree, but I think if Portia comes back next season, that'll be like 2 years out of the way because they aren't even going to start filming to months from now. So I feel like they might bring it up, but it'll be old. And I don't know if Portia is coming back. I kind of heard on the Twitter curb that Portia's Family Matters is coming back for season 2, and that will be her wedding special. That's what I heard. I don't know how true it is. I don't know why they would want. Who's gonna film? Because the daddy side, I know don't want to be bothered. And I know Dennis and his family aren't invited, which they shouldn't be. But who's going to be in this wedding special that anyone's going to tune in for? Like Portia, I'm going to tell you, like I told Cynthia, we could see the wedding pictures on Instagram. Bravo, don't waste your coins. Just put the pictures on Instagram. That's all we care to see is what the dress look like. That's it. That's it. But anyway, you guys, thank you for tuning in. Big Brother, 10 minutes. Big Brother 24. That's what I really want to talk about. I can't wait to get into all the drama that's going on in the house. But thank you for tuning in on Real Housewives of Atlanta. I hope it gives something next week. Like this week, I was here for Kenya dragging Marlo a little bit, but next week looked kind of boring. But we're going to see what it gives and pay attention to it then. But if you interested in Real Housewives of Atlanta, come back in 10 minutes. That live will start at 7 on time. If not, I will see you next week for Real Housewives of Atlanta. Go ahead and hit like, comment, and share. And if this is your first time with me, Angie at Kiss My Cheeks TV, go ahead and hit subscribe. Your girl does all the reality shows, the competition shows on lock. And Bell Collective and Ready to Love Miami starts this Friday. Your girl will be reviewing, so go ahead and hit subscribe. It's much more content to come. So until then, I will see you all later. Bye.